It's so easy to get behind in homeschool. Life doesn't stop just because I'm homeschooling, and homeschooling shouldn't stop just because life happens. I don't want to always feel like I'm playing catch up, nor do I want my kids to get behind in school because I'm busy. No 13-year-old wants to be in fourth grade just because school kept getting put off. So, in this video, I'll tell you some things that I do to keep up with homeschool, even with life's interruptions. Hi, welcome back to my homeschool room. This will be a part one of homeschooling around interruptions. This will be about planned interruptions. I'll do a part two later about unplanned interruptions. But planned interruptions could be things such as vacations or field trips. It could be visitors coming over. It could be having a baby or doing home renovations. Or it can be weekly activities like running errands or just being a working mom. All of these types of interruptions usually, and I repeat, usually, can be planned for. That means we can plan our homeschool day or homeschool week in light of those interruptions. So the first thing I try to do, even before the school year begins, is to give myself plenty of time by starting the school year early. I know that life happens. I know that interruptions are going to happen. So I try to start early to give myself all the time I might need. That way I have plenty of wiggle room in the school year for when those little interruptions do happen. This year I began school the first week of August. I knew my kids were going to have their Nationals Bible competition, and I wanted to have a good 3 weeks of school done before having to take a week off to prepare for the competition. I also have other trips and competitions that will be going on during our school year, and I would rather be ahead when those things begin than to be behind after they're over. The next thing I try to do is plan my week around my interruptions. If I know that a certain day I'll be busy, I try to schedule a lighter school day for my kids on that day. Most of the time I have my kids in tow when I have to run errands or I have something special to do that day. So I just find it easier for them and for myself to schedule a lighter day for them. They can just do reading or studying or something that they can take in the car and do while we're out. Also, I try to plan all my outings on one day of the week. That way I don't have to disrupt my school week too much. The third way I plan my school week around my interruptions is by giving my kids independent work to do in the hours that I'm busy. By independent work, I just mean work that they can do without me. They can work independently. So if I have work to do, whether it be housework or being a working mom, there are certain hours in the day that the kids can do their school without me and they don't have to have me with them at all times. This independent work can be something like quiet reading or lessons in subjects that they're just really good at and they usually don't need help. Or it can be something like practicing spelling words or handwriting practice, just things that don't usually need mom supervision. So I schedule these classes to be done in the hours that I'm busy. And this would work really well for a mom who works from home and can't have a lot of interruptions during her meetings or other work that she might be doing, to schedule subjects that the kids can do without you in the times that you are busy doing something else. Another idea is to use interruptions as homeschool. Field trips, outings, even running errands can be valuable learning experiences. As I've said in other videos, learning is not always in a book. It's not always found in a homeschool curriculum. Learning can be found in life experiences. Don't be afraid to take ordinary things and turn them into lessons. Planning meals, budgeting, and grocery shopping can all be great math lessons. Field trips and vacations to historical sites or to museums can be wonderful homeschooling lessons and can actually help the child to retain the information for a longer period of time than they would if they had simply read it in a book. Not all interruptions are bad. Interruptions are a part of life. But there is a reason that child athletes and child actors all do variations of homeschool. Homeschool allows for that flexibility to let life happen while you're in school. So we as homeschooling moms should definitely take this to our advantage also. If you plan ahead, it will make things so much easier, and you won't feel the pressure to always be trying to keep up or catch up with homeschool. The best advice I can give is to get ahead before you get behind, and to enjoy homeschool and the flexibility that it offers. So thanks for joining me. Have a great week, and I'll see you here next time. Bye.